Coach Anthony with the Stills Full Body Fitness and the Way of Life Bootcamp. Make sure you check the link below. And what I'm basically doing is putting together some video coaching for any kind of coaches, personal trainers, group coaches that want to have something free for the community, something that's powerful, have a boot camp, and basically be able to generate 6 figures from that freedom, from that free boot camp. And so pre-workout, just breaking down what we're doing. So you have the donation, then you have the name, email, the sign-in, and then you have the third thing would be, you know what, I totally forgot. Well, I'll get back to that later. So the name and email, the sign-in is so chief, so very important, and that's critical. Now, you want to make sure you get their name. And their name, the reason why their name is so important is because most people forget people's names. So you want to focus in on those names. Maybe, I mean, depends on how big the boot camp is and when it starts. Usually it's probably going to start with 1 or 2, maybe 4 people. I know mine started with 4 people, and within 2 or 3 months we had over 200 people out there. And yours may not grow that way. Yours may have 300 or 400 people out there in 2 months, or you may have 5 people still at that time. One person, whether it's you or 1,000, right? That's important. Consistency is going to be critical, but I'll do a consistency video later on how important that is to stay consistent. On the other hand, you do want to be consistent with the pre-workout announcements and saying the name and the email. The name is so important, and the email. Email, why? Because the email list is chief, right? If they do not put their email down, their working email, then they cannot work out. And you've got to do that. I know it sounds kind of, wow, I mean, what are you doing? But this is so important, because that email list is something that you can continue stay in front of them with. You could send them the 5 tips on weight loss. You could send them a blog, basically blogging to them, right? You can get a fitness newsletter for them, and just constantly staying in front of them. And then when you start down the road getting products, or you may have a product already, you could sell that to that list, right? And that list grows so big, then you can end up having affiliates where you work with affiliates, right? Because they're like, man, your list is, you got 500 people that are fitness minded. They would rather work with your list than having a 10,000 list of people that are plumbers, right? Because they want to focus in on, an affiliate wants to focus in on the people that actually need that product or whatever that is. And you can create a cut. It could be 50-50 for you guys. It could be 40% you, 60% them, whatever you want to set up. That's up to you, right? But that email is chief, and it's important. And once again, make sure to state to the whole group, put your email down, because if you don't put your email down, you cannot work out. Okay? They ask you a question, why? You basically say, hey, the reason why I want your email down is because we never know from week to week where we're going to be, and I want to make sure to stay in front of you and let you know that if it changes, we're at a different park, we're at a different beach, we're at a different gymnasium, I want to let you know so you don't waste your time coming down if we're at another place. And that will calm them down and make them quiet. And you can even add that into that. So Coach Anthony here with Stills Full Body Fitness and the Way of Life Bootcamp. Make sure you click that link below. You have a great day.